Damas y caballeros, se me están quemando los frijoles. Welcome to En Mis Tiempos. I'm one of your hosts, George, and I'm here today with Adrian and Alfredo. How's it going, guys?
I don't know that I like your new intro, man.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we got to bring
We're
that
just
back.
no. What do you mean? We're just every week it's gonna be something different. This week, I don't know. That's what I came up with on the way over here.
Do you know how to cook beans?
I know how to burn them too.
But do you know how to cook them? Like, seriously.
Well, I mean the ones out of the can.
Well, you don't cook the ones out of the can.
Warm those up.
What do you mean?
They're already cooked. You just warm them up.
Okay.
Actually, I don't know. I've never bought beans in a can, so I don't know.
Okay. I don't know. I actually don't know how to cook beans, just like regular beans. Do you just toss them into the fryer or the pan?
Fuck, no. You boil them.
Never
Okay,
mind.
yeah,
No.
You've never, like your mom never had to put them all
Your
on
mom
the,
makes good beans.
She does, but
Pick
I
'em
don't
out.
watch.
But you've never put them on the counter and then she picks them out or like throws away the bad ones or whatever.
They only do that in Mexico, bro.
I was about to say there's bad ones.
Because over there, you have to pick out the rocks and shit. Because you scoop them out of this big barrel and you put them on a thing and you take them home and you got to clean them.
I mean, you can buy
okay.
that.
Before you wash
can
them.
buy that here too.
Well, yeah, but like very few
Oh,
people
you
actually
mean like
do.
the ones at Walmart when like the big containers where you have to like put your hand in?
Yeah, but even those, I think, from what I've seen, they're already clean. They're not like the ones in Mexico. They're legit. Like they come with rocks and stuff. You have to pick them out.
Well, yeah.
I need to see this. I need to see your barrel. Next time I go to Mexico.
All right, I'm gonna send you to buy beans, and I'm gonna teach you how to cook them.
Bet. We talked too much about frijoles.
What? That was very educational.
It was
Anyway,
how was y'all's weekend?
I don't know. Forget our weekends. We want to know about your weekend.
What-
You actually jumped out of a plane, and you made it back to the show. So obviously, you didn't die.
I forgot I did that. Yeah, I did. I jumped out of a plane. I jumped out of a plane. It was a bucket list. Something I scratched off my bucket list. It was pretty fun. I can tell you, I did not expect what it had, like the feeling that I got whenever I jumped out of the plane. It was really weird because
Like emotionally or physically?
physically, emotionally, I was not even there because I went with a few friends. They were all on whenever they got down, they were like, "Oh my god," whatever, or they were all scared.
They all went
up.
first.
No, I went first.
You went first. Okay.
But on the way up there, it's like a 30-minute flight up there, and then you jump. But
Everybody jumps by themselves?
no, you're strapped.
No, but like if it's a group of 6,
Oh no,
One by
yeah,
one?
it's two
per plane.
per plane
Super. Okay.
Yeah.
or per ride per turn.
We
I
got it.
guess.
Yeah.
So I was strapped. Whenever we got there, I was kind of nervous because I was like, man, it's gonna be weird being strapped to a guy.
It was a guy?
Nope, that was not a
That's
guy.
what I thought. I was like, it looked like a girl.
It was a-
Okay.
No, I was strapped to her, and then so we went up. The whole time we're going up, we're like doing a little small talk. You know, we're about to jump out of a plane, whatever. And the whole time I'm sitting there, I'm doing my breathing exercises because
Are you
I'm like my
strapped-
blood pressure's gonna
Are
kill
you
me.
strapped the whole time? From
No,
when you get on, or you strap up there?
no. Well, the second we got on, they hook onto you. So like she was like,
So in case he's suicidal,
Yes.
they go after him.
yes. He's like she hooks onto you, and she's like, all right, let's go.
Okay.
So we get on the
All
plane together, whatever.
Continue. Sorry.
And then on the plane, they start like the process of strapping themselves to you. So we're like, wherever you go, I go type of thing. And but so yeah, the whole time I was thinking about where I was gonna eat next. Once I got down.
That checks out.
Yeah.
All right.
So no, yeah. Once you get up there, it was just really. I feel like I wasn't there because I could not. It was just
surreal.
like it was so surreal. Yeah, we got on the. She was like, "Okay, put your feet outside." That part was cool. So you get your feet out of the window, and at the door.
How?
Well, she's strapped. She goes all over. Like she
Leans back and
she leans
leans
back.
dangling off the side of the plane.
No. I put my feet on this little step.
Oh,
And I'm
okay.
on-
I got you.
Yeah, so I was on the step. I was holding on to the plane. Then she holds onto the plane, and she's like, "Okay, are you ready?" I thought we were gonna get asked if we were ready to go, like when we're sitting down. No, she was like, "All right, we're gonna jump out. If you say yes, we're jumping out. If no,
Jumping
But
out anyway.
we were jumping out anyways, kind of type of thing." But yeah, I said yeah, and it's so cold up there whenever you jump out. It's really cold. As you fall, like this might sound weird, but we know gravity's working right now, but you don't figure it. Like I met gravity on the way down. I don't know. It was just really weird.
That was your first real introduction to gravity.
Hi, gravity. How are you? No, it was really weird. It's just like there's nothing, and yeah, it was really fun.
So how long did you actually free fall for?
So you're free falling for about 20 seconds, I want to say.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Your video is not 20 seconds long.
Is it? I think, okay, is it like, it's like 15.
I don't know.
I don't know. We'll count it next time. What did that?
Yeah.
But, and then she pulled the parachute and, yeah, on the way down,
Yeah,
you
it
just
seemed pretty quick.
Yeah, you're floating. You get to see the horizon, whatever. And then.
Yeah, but you're in Dallas. It's not like you're,
it was
in
nice.
Hawaii or something.
Yeah. You know what? I saw after I jumped and posted that. It's funny you say that because one of my friends apparently jumped out in Hawaii. I was like, wow, cool. That view looks nice too.
Yeah, I mean, nothing like Dallas.
Bunch
But-
of farm
you.
crops.
Yeah, a bunch of far crops, a bunch of squares.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's all it is.
There was at one point it was like she let me hold on to the ropes,
Mhm.
and she's like, okay, do whatever you want. You're the driver now. I was like, okay. I pulled one side. We just started spinning.
And she's like, all right, give that back to me. Yeah.
She stopped. She's like, okay, no more. No, but it was really fun. It was really surreal. And then I landed on I thought we were gonna land running. No, we slid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to put your feet up or
Yeah,
something.
you put your feet up and just.
Interesting.
Do you remember it? Like, would you do it again?
I would do it again. Hell yeah.
I feel like it's just so fast. It's like,
It was. It's
What was
crazy.
that
It was like
again?
you can't experience that anywhere else, right? Unless someone just chunks you off a building or something. But yeah, it's really. I thought it was something. I feel like everyone needs to experience that. So
Free falling?
free falling, it was just really cool. You need to try it.
I'm gonna. I just, yeah.
Oh, let's make a trip, all three of us. I like it, but not here. Let's go
Somewhere with a view.
yeah, with a Grand Canyon or something. But yeah, that's what I did.
cool.
How was y'all's weekend?
I'm glad you made it back, man.
Yeah,
If
because
y'all want to watch the video, I think you posted it on Facebook.
I posted it on our Facebook page and on mine as well.
Okay. And you can find the links for that on our website. So just go to enmistiempospodcast.com and you can find the links to Facebook and then the videos
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
It's a short video, but he still looks funny because his skin is flying all over.
If
the
you
place,
see, see at the beginning, I jump out, I open my eyes, but there's this one moment my eyes just go huge. I'm like I'm really doing this.
How was that recorded?
The girl had the what's it called, the GoPro on her hand.
Oh,
So the whole time she's falling, she was just like, holding it
oh,
like
okay.
that. It was pretty cool though. Yeah, her name was Patricia. She's cool. If y'all ever want to go, I think it was called Dallas Skydive Center. It's out in Caddo Mills.
Cattle
Is it Caddo?
Cattle Mills.
It's somewhere over there.
Cattle Mills.
Yeah.
All
I'd
right.
like to go higher.
You gotta start somewhere, man.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying.
You just like to free fall a little longer. Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
Yeah.
But you can get there after a few jumps, I guess. Might let you
I
do
think
that.
so. I don't know.
I mean, do you think that matters, or it's just they got more people to go through? So it's
I don't
faster?
know why they do it, to be honest with you.
I think it was a 30-minute, like I told you, 30-minute up, and right after we finished, there was someone already else coming, and after that, there was already someone else. So maybe.
How long does it take you to land? We should move on from this, but I just have a lot of questions.
I think the long video was like 3-4 minutes.
Really? Once you pull the...
Once you pull it,
Yeah.
I think it's like a 3-4 minute fall, basically.
Okay, that's not bad.
Damn, you're making money over there.
Oh yeah, expensive.
See?
But
What
what did
happens
you?
when you don't buy it on Groupon? It's a little bit more expensive.
It was on Groupon. Apparently, I didn't. We bought it on Groupon.
You knew.
No, I did not
You
know.
just didn't want
I
that.
did not know. Apparently, they bought it on Groupon.
You knew.
No, I did not know. I was just coming along the ride.
All right. Adrian, how was your weekend, man?
It was good. Don't remember what I did.
Mhm.
So long ago.
Yeah, so we're recording on Thursday because I've been traveling since last Friday, pretty much.
Happy Memorial Day Labor Day. Sorry, Labor Day. Hey, Labor Day week.
Yeah.
You've been traveling. Where'd you go?
Belated Labor Day.
I was down in the armpit of Texas for the weekend because my daughter had a gymnastics. Houston. I'm talking about Houston.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that armpit. Yeah.
Yeah. Had a gymnastics camp that we went to. It was a 3-day thing, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So that was
fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was weird though. So we went, me and her left Friday morning because she had to be there by 2. And Yvette, my wife, had to work that day. So she met up with us Saturday morning. So it was just me and Olivia, my 9-year-old, traveling alone. We were driving. And I never noticed until this time, because we've done it before. We've gone on little road trips alone. People treat you different. Like everybody's looking out for your kid everywhere you go. It's kind of weird. I felt like a felon. And that's good. Like everywhere we went, people would ask her questions that were weird. Like nobody ever, we go to the store here all the time. Nobody ever addresses her because, we're with mom or whatever. But it's just me and her. They're always talking to her and asking her questions like, how you doing? Are you doing okay? Is this your daddy? Blah, blah, blah. Like, bitch. I'm talking to my daughter. It was weird. Even when we got to the hotel, the guy checking us in, it's like having entire conversations with my daughter just because it's weird. But I mean, it's cool at the same time. But
do you think they're trained or they just?
I think for sure hotel employees have to have training in that sort of stuff. But like convenience store clerks, they were just old, country ladies, and I guess they've seen one too many movies and trying to make sure your kids are all right. So
and that bald guy looks like he's done some things.
Yeah, and I look like a criminal half the time, so I don't blame him. But yeah, it was kind of weird. I started noticing more and more. Like once I noticed it the first time, everywhere we went, it was the same thing. It's like interesting.
Does she not? Does she address you as like? What does she call you, dad or daddy?
Puppy.
Oh well, they wouldn't understand that either way. Yeah.
No. Yeah, but once we start talking and we start interacting, like they're like, oh, okay, it's cool. But
I don't know.
I can see it. Like, I get it. It's just weird. I'd never noticed it before, and I found it weird.
But it's a nice thing. You at least someone's actually looking out for the kids.
Never happened to
you? Well, as we were talking about it, I was thinking, and I don't think I would realize it right there and then, unless I would probably realize it later. Like
afterwards.
Like, oh, maybe that's what
they were talking. Yeah,
or because at the time it's like, oh yeah, whatever, and then it's like, what the fuck are you asking me all these questions for? Probably as I walk away.
All them questions. Why are you asking
but then
all
later,
questions?
Because I've realized stuff. Later I'm like, oh, that's probably. But
it bother
off
you?
the top of my head right now, I don't know.
I feel like it would bother me.
Yeah, and it would bother you.
As the
we got.
Oh, you went there, right? But that was a 3-day thing. Did you do something?
I was there Friday. I left Friday, came back Monday.
Did you do something else? Did you go somewhere else?
Yeah, and then I came back and I had to go to Austin for some work training thing. So I just came back from Austin today.
Okay. We got to address something real quick. Because not the what's it called? House of the Dragon thing, but football started. And fantasy football has taken over. It's taken over me. I'm like, I last year was my first year.
I was going to ask, so this is your second year playing?
This is my second year playing. It's right. I don't know why it's made like football way better for me.
It makes it better for this. Last year was probably for me like it went down some. Pretty good amount. Uh-huh. And then this year's like
I'm in it.
I forgot the game was today.
Oh, you don't care about it anymore. Kind of.
Well, he's a Cowboys fan, so you can understand why he doesn't care about it.
I'm gonna watch. I'm saying we're talking about fantasy football here.
Oh, okay.
Right,
we're gonna
stay on track.
Let's stay on track.
Once I start watching the Cowboys, I'll probably get into it. But
Tom Brady's gonna lose this weekend. Did you hear the rumor?
What, that his wife left him?
Yeah. Did you see the press conference he had where he's like, he just looks like tore down. We're gonna win. It's a 1-0 already. 1-0. Our season's going up. Come on,
this is your year.
This is our year.
Get out of here. We're not talking about football.
Fine.
The hell was I gonna ask you? Did y'all hear the Queen died? I'm sure you heard the Queen died. I mean, I don't know how you could not hear the Queen died.
Nah, I was watching basically the second. Like, I was up to date on like play. What are they called? Play by play on what was going on.
What was
Okay,
going on?
because the queen died. That's all I heard.
I mean, there's nothing happened after that.
Yeah.
Nah, not yet. But the second she died, well, the second they announced it, yeah. So after 70 years of being in, I guess, power or as the queen, she's passed away at 96.
She was England's longest running monarch, which is kind of weird when you think about how long they've had a queen or a king for. But then it's not weird because people live a lot longer nowadays, I guess.
Well, it all depends on when you're put in that position.
Yeah, but
Too.
she was 25,
stress.
right? Something like that.
But yeah, but you know,
Yeah.
the guy that just took over,
60. He's like 66.
he's not
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
I
there
know, I
that
get it.
long.
But there's been a lot of young kings before, and people used to die younger back in the day. So.
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, no, the first thing that, whenever it happened, whenever she passed away, the first thing that came to my head was like, what's going to happen now, right? So, like, who, obviously her son takes over, so it's King Charles.
Maybe.
What do you mean, Mommy? No,
He can change his name.
oh, yeah, if he chooses to. Did you know also the national anthem has returned to King? So, God save the King.
Yeah, it would make sense, wouldn't it?
It would make sense. I just didn't know it was going to completely change. But
Just one word, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
is it just one word?
What's
Well,
God
I
save
mean,
the
wherever-
Queen? That was just God save the
Wherever
King.
it says
God
Queen,
save
it's
the
probably going to
King.
say
I don't know their national anthem. I'm just, I guess.
Yeah, that's my second home. I
Yeah,
know.
sure.
I know the national anthem. But no. So look. So it's King Charles. They had. I read in an article, but it's by New York Times. They have a. What's it called? Oh, they laid out a plan for in 2017 to what would happen or afterwards after she passed away, because back then there was like, you know, she was in her age, and they're like, oh well, just in case, let's plan it out. So that return. Oh, and they have. I shouldn't laugh at this, but they had a code phrase that they would use whenever she passed away. The code phrase was "London Bridge is fallen." That was pretty cool. That they would
Like
use
for what? Like
For her-
internal communications, or
for like to take the parliament to, is it parliament? Yeah, to take to the parliament, like they would communicate it that way. Say London Bridge has fallen.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it was.
So you were talking about the plan of succession. Was there something interesting about it? Or you were
Oh
just-
no, not really. It was just gonna be King Charles,
Okay.
because I guess I don't know if she named him as her heir, but
I think that's who's next in line. I don't think
Well,
she has to name him.
can't she just like say, "Oh,
She
I
can,
don't want him"?
but if she doesn't, like that's just what happens. The next in line takes over.
And then
That's
the
how you
Game
start
of
a
Thrones
war.
begins.
Until you start
That's
a
how
war.
you
I think
start a war.
Harry and Meghan are planning a hostile takeover. That's why they moved to Hollywood. Are they in Hollywood or are they in Canada? I don't even know.
No, I think they're in California.
LA.
Yeah,
They're in LA. Yeah, so they're over there planning a takeover
I don't understand why they would go to LA in the first place.
because they're weird.
Because she's Hollywood.
Oh yeah, she's an actress. And
Oh,
she's
yeah.
country though. I thought she was like from.
She could have gone to like Ohio or something.
Could have gone anywhere, but anyway.
Nashville.
All right, look, we're gonna talk about Game of Thrones, but we're gonna do it for 5 minutes. I'm gonna set a timer because we went like 30 minutes last week. And
Oh,
we're
you
not
actually
doing
want to
that
bring it
again.
up?
It wasn't 30
It was
minutes.
20 at least.
It was a lot.
All right, we're going 5 minutes. Ready, set, go.
All right, so have you seen?
Are you caught up, Adrian?
Are you caught up?
Yes, I am
Okay.
caught up on House of Dragon.
House of the Dragon, yeah. So
What'd you think of the last episode?
it was a really like best episode yet.
You're gonna say that every episode, aren't you?
I still don't think it's up to GOT standard, but I'm hoping it gets better.
Damien carried that episode.
Damon?
Damon,
You're gonna have to get the names right too.
sorry, Damon. Damon carried that episode.
Yeah.
That man went out there. Oh, they were like, "Who's gonna risk their lives?" It was like me. He didn't even say a word, and he stole the show. I love that scene. It was really cool.
It was a cool scene, but I don't think there's been some really good battle scenes in Game of Thrones, and I don't think this one
Oh yeah,
lived up to the expectation. It wasn't bad, and especially because it wasn't a full on like battle. You know, we're in the middle of a war scene, but I don't know. What do you think, Adrian?
Yeah, it was okay, but GOT really does have better fight scenes or war scenes, whatever.
But do y'all like the story where it's going, how it's been portrayed so far?
I mean, it's going somewhere. I'm still kind of. I don't think it's found its way yet, but it's
You know what I
going-
think
it's
the
getting
difference
there.
is, and I think they're doing it on purpose so that they don't get caught like they did with Game of Thrones. This story is moving way faster than Game of Thrones did.
Yeah,
Like Game of Thrones took an entire season for like a week to pass. Like it was ridiculous how slow that story was moving. Like you would see a character in one episode and then you wouldn't see him again until the first episode of the next season.
Don't tell me that. I just started getting in GOT.
But that's what makes it good. Like you're gonna notice a difference in how quickly this story moves versus how slow that one does.
Okay.
And that's what made it. It let them get into a lot more detail with Game of Thrones than they are with this one.
Okay.
I mean, they already did a time jump.
Yeah, 2-year time jump.
Yeah.
Did you like the whole what is it, the white horse? Was it a white horse or white deer? The
White stag. Yeah.
So that's supposed to be like what they think is like God's basically choosing or like God saying, "Oh, I'm giving you my blessing" or something like that.
That's how Hightower was trying to play it off so that he would get what he wanted, which was for the king to name his grandson
Oh yeah.
the heir. But I mean, that's not obviously the king Viserys doesn't care. So
Yeah, but it showed up to esta Rhaenyra.
yeah. So if you buy into that symbolism, then the stag chose.
The queen.
Yeah. Anyway,
I don't know.
yeah.
I liked it a lot, and I'm excited for more episodes and stuff that's coming out.
honestly, what the hell was I gonna? Crap, I forgot.
Who's your favorite right now in GOT?
And GOT?
Yeah.
Is it her name Ara?
Arya.
Arya?
Arya was
Arya?
Little
everybody's
girl?
favorite. Yeah, she was my favorite for like the first 6 episodes.
Yeah. Jon Snow
And
just.
then who do you hate?
Who do I hate? Lancaster, what's his name?
Lannister,
Lannisters.
dude. Jesus
Lancaster?
Christ.
Lannister?
You know what? We're just gonna go with whatever names you say. We're
Lancaster.
gonna roll
His
with
new
it.
name is Lancaster. Lannister.
The blonde people.
The blonde people. Yeah, they in that unexpected scene that I was like, well, the reason he pushed Bran?
Yeah.
The reason I was watching and I looked there, I was like, wait, who are you? I was like, wait, something ain't clicking right. But yeah,
The Lannisters.
that's your sister, sir.
But you saw the imp?
That's the
Yeah,
midget?
he's a Lannister too.
yeah, he's a Lannister. Well, he considers himself a bastard because of he's like short, a dwarf.
Ah, he's still a Lannister.
Yeah, he's still a Lannister. Yeah, I got that part, but like he says that everyone sees him as like different.
Yeah.
Like not a Lannister kind of thing.
Yeah.
But
All right, I think that's enough. No?
Oh, I don't know how much time we got, but all I was gonna say was I still don't hate Daemon. He's still not the villain of the thing. He's just a cool dude.
no, it's starting. That's what I got in this episode. Like
Who?
he's not gonna be the bad guy.
Daemon.
Damon.
I don't think he's going to be around very long.
Really?
Well, you know what? Never mind. I take that back.
I think they should have. Well, he might not be at the end of season 1, but who knows?
If y'all can
Take
hear
it-
dogs in the background, ignore them. I'm not gonna
Shoot
tell you
him.
what I'm gonna do to my dogs, but
I shoot him.
I'll try to edit it so that they're not in as much, but you'll probably hear some in the back. Sorry for that. Anyway, you were saying?
I got something. So, I was reading an article about phones. I have Android. You have Apple.
Mm-hmm.
You have both.
Mhm.
Well, I have both too. But how much does it bother you? Green bubbles and blue bubbles.
Oh, it pisses me off.
Why?
You know what he means, right?
Yeah, but why does it piss you off?
Cause it's like why it just doesn't look right. Just make it blue.
Well, take that up with Apple. What the hell?
Okay, no. I get it, but they have their system, so they made it blue, and then the green messages are from like
Non-Apple phones.
non-Apple phones, right?
Right, so take it up with Apple.
No, take it up with the other company. Just switch to blue or switch to
It's
like
not,
whatever.
It's not Android that does that. It's Apple.
I know it's Apple, but if we can all get on the same system, that'd be just great.
Right, so get Androids.
No,
Why not?
Androids aren't like they don't. I just don't feel like they look good enough to have like. I don't want Android. I don't know. I guess I'm too much into the Apple ecosystem too. Like, and that's one of my problems. I have my AirPods, iPad. What else do I have?
So that's the problem with Apple people. They're all suckers. They bought all this shit. They can't get away from it because they've got too much money invested. So they get mad at Android people.
But it's good stuff.
But your phone, there's actually shit that your phone can't do that an Android can, and it does it much better.
I will get in 2 years.
No, it'll be like 5 years, and then you'll be all excited about it, and you'll be talking about how great Apple is because it gave you 5-year-old technology.
Because they make it better.
They don't make it better.
Other than just the color, like what?
What do you mean? Well,
do you have other complaints?
No, I don't. Like on Apple, I mean, I have a few complaints for some reason.
No, I'm saying like
on the text message thing.
The text message.
Yeah,
it's just it's annoying. I mean, other than the colors, like for example, if you send it out, sometimes it'll be like where it won't send because I don't know, some type of interference. I don't know how that works. When you send a blue text or Apple text message, it's like it's automatically gone through the, I don't know, I guess Wi-Fi or something, internet.
That's totally not how it works. But I know what you're saying. You're talking about the difference between a text message and an iMessage.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah, because whenever you send a text message,
again, that's all Apple. There's no reason for that. It's all Apple.
I'll take it up with Apple.
If you say
that's why I don't text people who don't have.
When you say Android, you're talking about
a phone.
It's the operating system on the phone.
Yeah.
You can put an Android operating system on any phone, including an iPhone, if you wanted to, and it would work with every other phone, except an iPhone that has the Apple operating system on it. The problem is Apple. It's not the Android.
Because they don't want to accept it?
Yes.
So when they text with anything outside of Apple, it's an SMS message or MMS message, not in iMessage.
But why mess with something that's already good?
Apple messed with something that was already good.
When I text,
everything else existed before the iMessage. There were already cell phones before the iPhone came out, and they were sending messages just fine. And every other company on the planet was on board with doing the exact same thing. And so then came Apple, and they changed it.
Yeah, so there's something called the RCS message, which is like the most up-to-date one. And yeah, we all have that, but Apple has the same thing. It's just its own, but they can only do that within each other, not across.
They could if they wanted to, but they don't want to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they do that within themselves, but they don't. Once you cross outside of Apple, it just doesn't work. Like it's programmed that way.
And don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on Apple. I don't buy Apple phones because they're ridiculously expensive, and there are too many things they can't do that Androids can. I use Apple. I use iPads. My iPhone, I use it to play music because it's got the AirPlay, and I like the AirPlay thing on most of the things that I have and all that crap. It's good. They make good shit. I just wish they'd get off, being so high on themselves and let their phones work with other phones. It's the same reason you can't, like when you send a picture or a video, you can't see it.
But I see what you mean.
Yeah, the pixels and all that is like fucked up.
That's because of your Android phone.
No, it's because they do that for that reason.
That makes so much sense. If Apple actually messes up your picture as you send it to like look worse,
they do.
It's
the same thing when you send me one. You think your pictures look great when you send them to me?
They do look great, don't they? It's Apple.
No, they look like crap.
No, espérate. Okay, so Apple had their event yesterday.
You buying the new phone?
Oh hell yeah!
I knew you would.
You see that little
no,
pill?
I didn't see. I don't care.
That little pill island. It's like
little what?
So they took off the notch on top, but they just made it into like a little. I don't know. It looks like a pill. It's like
the notch with the notch on top of what?
Like the notch was like where the camera and the front facing camera and the speaker is on top.
Don't you have a phone?
Oh yeah,
that little thing.
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, so they took it off and made it into like a little tiny pill. And that little they call it the dynamic island pill, and it does like a bunch of cool stuff with like. Honestly, all it does is like turn on and off. In reality,
it sounds about right.
Wow,
but it's pretty cool. And one thing I think I like that they added this year, which I don't think I'll ever use, is satellite connectivity. Satellite connectivity. So if you're in the desert and somewhere where you have no,
So it can act as a satellite phone now.
So yes,
That is pretty cool.
yeah. So they have it where you turn it on and it tells you to point it towards the satellite, and once it's connected, it's like, okay, you can send a message or you can make a call. So I thought that was pretty cool. It was neat.
It's gonna save a lot of. You know what's cool? That the idiots that usually get lost in the woods or the mountains probably have iPhones, because that's just the type of people they are. So that'll save a lot of lives.
That's why they made it. That's why
Android people know better. So
well prepared.
yeah.
Nah, you just.
But you know the one thing about the Android, going back to that, Android,
Text messaging,
Apple, whatever, that gets on my nerves is the like the message or like the whatever.
Oh, I hate that.
You don't know about
no,
that.
I know how it looks. It looks the same. Whenever we're in a group message,
that's worse than the color.
No, whenever we're in a group message, and someone likes it like that, like another Apple iPhone, I get that message.
No, yeah,
also.
they get it too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we get it too.
Really
so you get a green and the okay.
Yeah.
I just get.
I don't feel too bad anymore.
Wait, what color is your bubbles? Or you don't even have bubbles?
We can make them whatever color we want.
That's so
cool.
You can't have a choice. You can't have a choice.
So, just to end that, so somebody asked that Tim Apple or whatever fuck his name is, Tim Cook,
Tim Burton.
I don't know.
Whatever his
Tim
whoever
Cook.
runs Apple.
So he was talking to somebody, and he says he was telling him that he was messaging with his mom, and the pictures weren't, coming through clear or anything like that. And his answer was like, "Well, buy your mom an iPhone." and then they asked him about the colors, the green and blue, and he's like, "No, that's not going away." They think, or all the smart guys from Apple think that if they change that, it'll hurt them more than help them. So that's not changing.
It will.
Yeah,
that's like they do it. I mean, they're not dumb. They're doing it for a reason, and it's working.
Yeah, there's people that will switch phones just because of that.
Yeah.
People like you are like, no, you got to switch your phone.
I never switch my phone.
You don't know how many times I've been told,
switch your phone?
Hey, you fucking green and shit. It's like,
you get
really?
an iPhone. I'm like,
that
chill out, dude.
It's not that important.
I've had an iPhone since the very first iPhone.
No, you haven't. You were like 6.
No, I wasn't. I had that first iPhone.
How old are you?
I was like in 2005.
I had an iPhone. I was born in 92.
So you had an iPhone when you were 13.
I had a Motorola first. With
Okay,
a little
so you
flip
haven't
phone.
always had an iPhone.
No, but then after that, I got the iPhone. It might have been the second iPhone, but I did have one of the
What year
first
did the iPhone come out? 2006?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it was like 2004. But
okay, you didn't have an iPhone in 2004.
Yes, I did.
You couldn't afford an iPhone in 2004.
You don't afford when your parents buy it for you.
Your parents couldn't afford an iPhone in 2004.
I don't think they were that expensive,
dude.
Not what they are right now. $1,000.
First generation iPhone came out in 2007.
Yeah.
All right, that's it.
You were 13 or
I was not 13.
15. You didn't have an iPhone.
I had an iPhone. We could argue about this, but I had an iPhone.
We're not gonna argue.
All right, but yeah, it's
you didn't even have a phone when you were
15.
back in my times. En mis tiempos, I had my iPhone.
No, you did not.
En mis tiempos.
What? I feel like I can't say that at times.
Not when you're saying talking about you had an iPhone.
I did have an
En
iPhone.
mis tiempos, yo tenía un iPhone cuando estaba chiquito.
Look, in my times, like I grew up not having a phone. I went from the beeper, or not having a beeper, but my parents had a beeper.
So you didn't have a beeper either.
about to say,
No, I'm saying
holy
my
shit.
parents had a beeper, and so I saw the beeper. I played with it too.
How? You couldn't do anything with beeper.
What do you can't do anything, but I had it in my hand. That's what I'm saying. And then, but it was still used like a lot. Then went to like the brick phone. Then you went to the flip phone. Then you went to touchscreen, which was really cool at the time. But didn't Apple have a touchscreen before Android?
Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Again, Android is an operating system.
I'm sorry.
I mean to say Samsung.
Samsung.
Yeah, Samsung.
Okay, and look,
I had a touchscreen phone that actually no, it was a Samsung, but I don't remember what it was called. And it still had buttons, but it had a touchscreen. This was like in 06.
BlackBerry. You had a BlackBerry.
Ooh,
I never
that
had
was
BlackBerry.
before the iPhone.
Ooh, I got late breaking news.
I did
What
have
happened?
a sidekick.
Marciano Cantero died. You don't know the full name. Do you know the name Marciano?
The
singer for Enanitos Verdes?
No way.
Yeah.
He just passed away?
Yeah, just today.
Bro.
Overshadowed
They
Queen.
Go, they go in threes, so wait for the next one. Man, that sucks. He wasn't that old.
Took the Queen's thunder.
I didn't get to
He was
sorry.
62 years old. That's pretty bad.
I didn't get to see him.
You never saw them?
I never saw
Oh,
them.
man.
Dang it. Ah.
That's what you get. Missed opportunities.
All those times they went to Far West, you never went to go
Yeah.
see him?
Because he used to go there a lot.
I
He
didn't
was
go to
every
Far
other
West.
weekend.
You know which one? Who else I like regret not seeing? Vicente Fernandez.
Chente. And me too. I had a couple chances and I never saw him.
What?
Yep.
And whenever he came here, where did he come here? American?
I don't think he ever played the big stadium. He always played American. He didn't come that often, though, because when he got older, he stopped touring so much.
Yeah.
And I had no interest in seeing him when he was younger. So that was on me.
Hmm.
Missed out. But anywho, sorry. Didn't mean to derail you all. What were you all talking about?
I have no idea.
I mean, we were talking about the Enanitos Verdes.
No. When I brought them up, what were we talking about?
I lost.
Well, that was
no train
breaking
of
news
thought.
because he died.
No, yeah, but before that.
I don't know.
We're not even drinking today. Damn it, guys.
Well, something else did happen this week. I feel like a lot of things happened this week for some reason. I don't know if y'all heard, but the U.S. soccer women's team, I guess, U.S. soccer and the women's team signed an agreement to have equal pay between the men's and the women's. So
Can't believe it actually did that.
That's that happened a while back ago.
no, well,
They were talking about it a while ago. I
Yeah.
saw the headline this week when they actually
Mhm.
did it. And I think the women are stupid for doing that. They should make more money.
honestly, look,
This is the only sport and the only thing where I think the women deserve to make more money.
and it's true because like in this aspect, this is I think the only one where like for the women's US they've won 4 World Cups. Like you
And
should,
people actually go watch them, and people actually watch them on TV. Like I think more
don't-
people watch the women's games than watch the men's games.
the national team.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say the regular.
No.
club
So
team.
I'm talking about the women's
talking
national
about
team
the
and
national
the
team.
men's national team.
Yeah.
The only time people watch the men's national team is during the World Cup or when they play Mexico. That's it.
That is it. Yeah, that seems
I
like
mean,
it
like
is. It's true.
big crowds. Whereas the women, like there's people that don't care about soccer and they'll still watch those games.
Yeah.
They're fun to watch.
And I'm not gonna say anything, but like yeah, like for example, whenever they went to Austin, I think it was a few months ago, they filled they filled the stadium, right? It was sold out. I don't know if it was sold out, but it was full.
And I guess we should have probably looked up the numbers before saying this because I'm sure somebody's going to look them up and the men probably make more money and
Still,
more people watch them, whatever.
nah,
It's just the women are a better product. And if they marketed them right and they pushed as
And
hard as
this-
they pushed the men's team, they would make a lot more money off the women's soccer
you
team.
know, that
Yeah,
is one
people
thing.
eat that shit up.
Yeah.
Like you're dominating the world.
Yeah, exactly. It's
I
like
mean,
that's what
you got
America's
4
known for,
World
right? You have
Cups.
the best team in the world at soccer,
Mm.
and they're not taking advantage of it. That's ridiculous.
That's true.
But I did watch to that. It was a TikTok, I think, or something. Where was this guy walking around going like, "Do you think women's WNBA players should make as much as men?" And they're all like, "Yes, of course." You asked like 5 people, and they're like, "Yeah, oh, for sure." And then the next question was, "Who's your favorite NBA player or WNBA player?" No, team. Who's your favorite WNBA team? And they're like, yeah, I don't know any teams. Like, that's why they don't make any money
There
because
was-
nobody cares. They're in the middle of the playoffs right now.
Are they
Nobody
really?
know exactly. Nobody watches.
Oh,
them.
I think you're talking about Bill Burr.
I don't
Is it
know.
a
That was a
comedian?
kid. It was a kid. It was just some random kid
No,
walking
I
around
know.
a college campus.
There was some kid that was also on TikTok that was walking around. He's like, I got 2 floor seats tickets to a WNBA game right now. Would you go?
No.
Nah, it's
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, it's all pass.
I'm like, come on.
It's bad. I mean, it sounds bad, but honestly, nobody cares. Nobody watches. Nobody knows the teams.
Mhm.
Nobody knows the players unless they're women's basketball fans, and that's usually only women that played basketball.
Yeah.
like honestly,
I think I'm gonna get this right. So the Dallas Dallas does have a team
I was about to ask if we had a team.
We do have a team, and I think they're called Angels something. It's either Angel or Solar. Something with.
Let's see.
I saw it a while back, but I know that Estemar Cuban like posted it one time or talked about them. So, or I might be completely wrong, and it's a different city. It's the Fort Worth.
No, it's the Dallas Wings.
Dallas Wings.
You knew that. No, wait. The Dallas Wings are an American basketball team. They're based in Arlington.
So what do they play?
They play in the Western Conference in the Women's National Basketball. Yeah, WNBA. Wow. I had no idea. The Dallas Wings play in Arlington just like every other Dallas team. And they're called the Wings.
But like the Champions League, the final, the women's, they drew in like the biggest sold out stage. They sold out the final. And they was like...
They had the two most watched and the two most attended games in European soccer this year were both women's matches.
Yeah, but
I bet you they're not getting paid what the guys are getting paid. That's my point.
I think I saw that for the whole team they got paid $2 million or something like that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Yeah,
like they're making bank off of these women. And they're not paying them.
There was a pretty good game, son. So yeah,
the final was great. It was a great game. It was awesome.
But whatever. I mean, it happens.
Women suck. I mean, so wait. We were at the hotel in Houston on Friday or Saturday. I can't remember. We have a buddy that lives down there right now. He's down there for work. And we were at the hotel bar having a few drinks, and we kept seeing women come out, getting ready to go out and party or whatever. And this one girl walks out. I say walk. She could barely walk because her heels were so high. And my friend David, he's like, "What? I don't know. I will never understand why women do that, and I will never understand why women do that and blame it on us." like they really don't, because they do and they don't. Some of them do. When you call them out on it, they're like, "Well, we don't do it for y'all. We do it for us." I'm like, "There's no fucking way."
There's no reason.
You spend all that time getting ready. You wear that uncomfortable clothes. You walk in those uncomfortable shoes. Because it makes you feel good. Because it doesn't. All you do is complain about it. You take them off first chance you get. You can barely walk. You can barely sit. You don't do it for you.
I wish I had my chanclas kind of type of thing. That's all I hear sometimes.
Yeah. And they do it because they want to look good for men, but they'll never admit it.
No.
And then they'll blame it on, they blame the expectations on them, on men as well. Where we really don't care. We're being honest.
Us?
Yeah.
I mean, they do walk a little different.
They walk a lot. They can barely walk, most of them. There's very few that can walk in high heels.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying it makes them look a little different. Like,
oh yeah, I'm not saying they don't look good,
but they don't have to fucking be 6 inches.
Yeah, right.
It could be just a little.
I was gonna say, so yeah,
heel.
Do we not care? Because at one point we do care.
You're telling me that if Giselle Bundchen walked in right now in flip flops and shorts and a t-shirt, you were like, "Oh, you're not wearing heels. I'm not looking at you." No,
okay, no.
You don't care that much. It's nice if they get dressed up, just like it's nice when we get dressed up for them because we do it for them. I don't put on a fucking suit because I like to, right? I want to look good for the woman that I'm with.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's nice every once in a while, but we really don't care. Like they don't have to do that to go out and pick up a guy if that's what they're trying to do.
That's the point. They're doing it for themselves. Yeah,
but are they?
Yeah.
You really think they do all that for themselves because they feel great doing it? Then why do they complain about it all night?
I don't know. I'm putting myself in that situation to when I wear boots that hurt my feet. I like the way they look, but sometimes they bother me if I wear them,
Just get a size bigger.
No, I guess maybe they're just cheap boots. I don't know.
So I don't know. I can't process it.
I feel like
it's just one set of boots. It's not like all of my boots or anything.
It's like whenever I go out, like to the clubs or whatever. It's like, sure, I do it maybe for her as well, but at the same time, for me, it's like I don't want to go looking like just.
I'm not saying don't go out there in a torn t-shirt and shorts. Like dress up, but dress up in stuff that's comfortable.
Oh, okay.
If you like to look good because that's the way you are, fine, look good. But you as a guy,
I don't like
seldom do stuff that is uncomfortable to you because you don't have to.
No, and you're right because I don't like. I used to wear tight shirts. Now I don't. Like I like my.
Well, because you're fat now. You used to be skinny. I'm just saying.
No. But okay, I would
there.
still wear them if even now.
Are you one of those guys?
Yeah, no, I'm not though. But like now, like I don't know. It's just weird. I guess it is because I'm fat. But
Because you don't like the way it looks on you anymore,
and I
it's
don't.
uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable. And my
Right.
pants, like they aren't. I don't wear skinny jeans because that's uncomfortable. I don't understand how guys do that. But yeah, dude, I do it for myself. I guess at times, whenever I go out
But you don't do things that are uncomfortable
for
for
her.
yourself.
Okay, yes, no, I don't.
That's my like. They say they do it for themselves, but the things that they do for themselves, they hate. It doesn't make sense to me. Like getting dressed up, putting makeup on, all that crap. I don't care. I don't like it. If they want to do it for themselves, awesome. Don't complain about it all night if you're doing it for yourself.
That's what we're doing. Yeah. Okay, that's where you're right. Don't complain about it because that's what we're here. I'll have my girlfriend halfway through the night be like, "Can you go get my chanclas?" I'm like,
Yeah.
we're still dancing.
Yeah. No, I guess I get it. I don't know.
it's
I don't know why they do it.
It just depends if you're receiving
I
what
feel
you're
like-
saying, the complaints.
Yeah, I feel like they just maybe, it's just something stuck in their head versus, society wise.
Is this society? It could be society.
This
that tells
is
them.
what you wear.
No, it definitely is society.
This is what you wear when you're elegant or
Right.
whatever. But I'm sure there's a small part of them that makes them feel like, something at first. Like it just makes them feel.
Made me look cute.
I don't know. I mean, you
I'm
tell me,
cute.
George. Oh, you ever tried
I
on
know what you-
Priscilla's?
I know what you mean by that.
I don't know where you're going with that.
You ever tried on heels?
No.
I thought you said you did. Oh,
What?
okay. No, I guess it just makes them feel some type of way, or maybe it is just this is how it's on magazines, Instagram, whatever,
that's
and
pushed
it's like this is the way it's always been.
It's something that's pushed into
Yeah, like this is the way. Just like back then
It's
it
because
was
they
used
it's
to be
just like
skinny.
the whole working out thing. And I mean, come on. What percentage of couples do you think are on equal footing as far as like looks?
none. Or-
There's
oh.
just a few.
Okay.
There's a few.
Okay, there's a few. I mean, I'd say maybe 40%.
40%?
Is that too much?
I think that's too much.
So 30?
I think in most couples, the women typically look better than the men because they just care more about the way they look because they feel like they have to.
Because they feel like they have to, and the men
Right.
don't.
No, because
If the guy's fat and the girl's skinny, he's like, the guy's like,
it is
I'm
what
great.
it is. Yeah,
yeah, I'm great.
but she still feels like she has to look good.
Good for him. Or probably for anyone else. Or just, even whenever they go shopping, I feel like women tend to like dress up a little bit more to do like tedious things, just run errands.
Well, not anymore. Everybody wears fucking leggings.
And now that
En
it's
mis
winter,
tiempos.
En mis tiempos.
Las mujeres se vestían bien para salir a la calle.
Se postían
Yeah.
Salían en
vestidos.
pijamas. Go out there and they're out there in their pajamas and their
I don't
slippers
understand how they can. Walking out in pajamas. I'm like, for men, it's like if we walked out there. Oh, whenever men walk out like in pajamas, I'm
Yeah,
like,
guys do that too. What are you talking about?
yeah,
Man,
but I'm
but
saying
it's-
it's like,
Yeah,
weird.
when you see a guy doing that with like the checkered ones, like in the
yeah,
middle
those
of the day
those exactly ones.
in the fucking summer, it's fucking hot. I'm like, bro, I know you're fucking hot in that shit.
Just stop. Just go home.
But usually, like my pajamas are usually like shorts, so
Yeah.
it doesn't look weird. Like
That's still weird. Why would you go? Your pajamas are for
well,
sleeping.
I don't have pajamas. I just wear shorts. Like I could be wearing those shorts during the day, just
But
because I'm wearing shorts.
But okay, but some people have pajamas and they go out in the street in their pajamas, and that's
Yeah,
just
that's what I'm
weird.
saying.
Like,
it's just weird.
I
Like,
guess it doesn't matter, but whatever. I don't know. I'm just old.
I'm just en mis tiempos.
Yeah.
Walmart.
You go to Walmart, you see
Oh, you
it.
see a lot of
You see the
pajamas.
red
you see-
checkered ones. At least somebody you're gonna run into somebody.
I don't. You see some things. I don't know.
One thing, talking about Walmart, one thing I noticed, or where I was living in Roy City,
Mm.
the Mexican section is like one little
One section of one
little
aisle.
section of
So,
one
we're talking
aisle.
about the food. Okay.
Yeah, and then over here,
No, where they keep the Mexican shirt.
And then, yeah, well,
the
all
section
Mexicans
where you can
live.
buy Mexicans.
I don't know, lawnmowers or something.
And then
Garden
over
area.
here, it's like a whole aisle.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah. It's kind of nice. You get more choices.
yeah.
This,
It's just weird because we notice it like right away. We're
whatever.
like, they don't have this over there. Like, you know, at Walmart they let you park, and like if you're homeless or whatever, you live in your car, you can park at the
Really?
Walmart, and they won't say anything.
Really? I didn't know that.
That's what I heard.
Cool. Might just
That's what I heard.
sell the house and go live at Walmart.
No, I don't know. That's no Walmart. If I was homeless and I had like that type of choice, I'd go to like Target. It just feels nicer there.
You're not living inside Target.
No, you're not. But you're outside Target.
It's really weird.
feel
how,
safer.
It's really weird how like all these stores that are like they're all like rivals and stuff. It's always red and blue. You know, like
okay.
Walmart, Target. I don't know if they're rivals, but they kind of do the same.
Yeah.
Home Depot's not red, but it's reddish. You know, it's
And
orange.
Lowe's.
And then Lowe's,
Coke and Pepsi.
Republican Party, and then you got Crips and Bloods.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like blood. So it's
I thought about that.
Yeah.
that came to my
that's the
head the
two
other day. I'm
common
like,
colors.
All right, you need to figure out why that is. Tell us next week. There's got to be a reason.
I hop in Denny's.
I think it was just
Denny's is yellow.
It's red.
The letters?
The letters are red. The sign around it is yellow.
Oh, okay.
But the
I don't
most
go to
of
Denny's. I hate
the
Denny's.
yeah.
Are you a
do
Denny's
too.
guy or not?
No, I'm a hop guy. I hop.
Denny's, I think.
I'm a Waffle House guy, so I don't care about some of those places.
Oh, you love violence.
I don't remember the last time I went to Waffle House.
You like violence.
It's good. It's greasy. It's dirty. You can see them make the food. It's awesome.
You can see the spit in your food.
Yeah, it's great. At least I want to see them do it if they're going to do it anyway.
No, that's true. The waffles aren't that bad.
Hey,
But every time I go to Waffle House,
I don't think I've ever had a waffle at the Waffle House.
you get the burger right.
No, I get eggs.
Sandwich.
Something.
Oh.
It's weird.
I get like the All-American breakfast, 2 eggs, bacon, toast,
The
hash browns
over the
with cheese, onions, jalapenos.
breakfast sampler at IHOP.
No, I don't like their food. It's just
Man, it's like
They have the best
it's
eggs.
whack. Like it doesn't have. I don't know. It just looks sad.
yeah, it doesn't have any personality, if you will.
You're excited to go, and then once you get it, it's like, really?
Yeah,
I could have done
Waffle
something
House
better
food.
at the
Like
house.
even if you just ask for eggs and bacon, it looks like this food has something to say. You know what I mean? Like, and there's a little grease on the plate, and everything is good. Like it's good.
That or the person that just served
Well,
it
those
to you.
people definitely have something to say, and they'll tell you all of it. So,
Have you ever been to a Waffle House while there's something going on?
like, no, I don't. No, I haven't been to Waffle House at 3 a.m. in a long time.
So I went to a Waffle House one time and we sat down, and we sat down and started. We were about to order, but the cooks and everyone started yelling at this one table and they were going at each other. And we're just sitting there watching, and we're like, "So should we leave or like?"
Oh, did you already have your food?
No, we still.
Then
that's
you stay.
normal.
What? That's why you
I
go to
have my
Waffle
drink.
House.
I have my drink.
You get a show.
You
You get
stay-
a show while
You
you're
stay
there.
exactly.
Man, what do you think? I went to
We stayed for the show.
Paisanos Taqueria all the time.
Bro,
There was always.
I
a
don't
fight.
understand why anyone went there or still does.
Those tacos are good. Man.
Those tacos are not good. Don't lie.
At
Dude.
3 a.m.
Are you
Anything
kidding me?
tastes good. Yeah.
Exactly.
Well,
Not anymore.
The thing
10
was,
years
if
ago
you
it
would go
was.
to those clubs that are in that area,
Yeah.
that was the closest thing that was open. So you would just stop there and eat, so you were not, driving around drunk, and
Just
then you'd go
Waterbury.
home.
And everybody that was at the club is there.
It's there, yeah. So,
So
if you
that's
started,
where
if
the
you started
fights-
beef
that's where
at
the
the club,
fights-
that's where the
You
fight was
ended
gonna
the
happen.
beef
Yeah.
at the Paisanos. Meet me at Paisanos. I got you right there.
Yeah, if we weren't in that area, we wouldn't go there. Like we weren't going to go out of our way to go to Paisanos. We would just stop at Jack in the Box or something and eat 15 tacos for $3 or $5, right?
Something
That's
like
$3
that.
for $1 or 2 for $1?
It's two.
Two.
No, it's
2 for $1?
two.
2 for $1.
Yeah, those were disgusting, but they tasted so good.
You remember when Waterbury was open 24 hours? Now it's not.
I was not aware that they're not.
Yeah, you can't walk in at 12 or 10 o'clock.
Oh, well,
They're still open though.
they're still open.
They're open, but they used to have dining open.
Yeah.
Some places still do, but you live in the hood. No, like some Whataburgers, I'm sure still do.
You know
on
what?
where
It
they
probably
are.
is that. It probably is that. Even though, yeah, no. So real quick, there's one thing I want to bring up, And it's gonna be my random thing of the week.
Everything you've brought up has been random.
It has been, but this is I'm calling it my random thing of the week.
Right.
We're gonna call it what grinds my gears.
Okay.
So it's something basically your what's a pet peeve of yours? Something that bothers you.
You not knowing words.
That's a very good one. What about yourself?
I don't know.
Something that bothers you.
I have a lot of them, so it doesn't matter.
Well, okay. Well, mine.
Talking too much.
Wait, what? So today,
Over explaining.
You're in
That's
the
what I mean.
restroom. People who talk on the phone while you're in the restroom.
While you're in the restroom, while they're in the restroom.
Like while they're in the restroom.
Okay.
You know, you're sitting down.
Why does that bother you?
Because like, why
to
would you do that?
concentrate.
Or even if like I'm on the phone with someone and someone's like, "Oh, I'm in the restroom," like, why hang up and like call
Okay,
me
that would
later?
bother, I would just hang up. Be like, call me back when you're done.
Yeah.
But why does it bother you when other people do it?
Because it's weird. You're sitting there like I'm doing my business, right? And this guy's
you're on
having
the
a
phone too. You're just not talking. You gotta tell me you
It
said
depends. It depends. It
You
depends
hate
on
it when you're talking on the phone and somebody else is talking over you.
You're
like, hey.
talked on the phone. But people like, for example, today I was in the restroom and then this guy came in and he's having a business call basically, and he's like having his, they're sorting out whatever they need to sort out while he's like, doing his business. Like, that's weird. Why do people do that? Why do people find that okay?
Yeah, in public restrooms, it's weird because like you're talking to somebody and you can hear the flush.
Yes.
If somebody else is flushing. That's
Right,
kind of
but
weird.
that's
It shouldn't
weird.
bother. I mean,
it
it's
shouldn't
not
bother you if they're doing it. It's what I don't understand.
It just,
you just think
I just
it's
find it weird.
I
I
don't know.
find it
I don't know
weird.
if I find
I
it-
don't do it. I find it weird. I think it's freaking weird as hell, but it
I
doesn't bother me.
I don't know if it's finding it weird or disgusting that they're both like,
Why is it different
'Cause you're
than you
hearing-
sit there playing on your
you're-
phone? That's disgusting too.
this other person is listening to your,
Bodily functions.
while you're like on the phone. It's just stuff you shouldn't hear. That's my thing. I don't know. It really bothered me this morning. I was like, bro, just hang up the phone.
All right, if you
But
use
just
the
add
phone,
that-
if you're listening and you use the phone when you're in the restroom to make phone calls, because everybody's on their phone when they're in the restroom,
Yes.
let George know why you do it.
just add that
Yeah,
to the
looking
list of
forward to
things that bother
That
George.
call is not as important.
You don't know that.
Well, maybe, but it's not as important.
As important
Like,
as what?
If it's important, stay outside and wait.
What if you can't hold it?
You can. I feel like everyone can.
No, I was.
No, we're not gonna go.
Hold on, let me tell you a story. Actually, no, I'm skip it.
You shot it
It's kind of
once.
gross.
Okay, well, no. That's something that bothered me this morning. That happened to me today, and it's happened a lot of times. But I'm like, today I was just like, oh,
bothers me when people like watch videos and they have all the volume up. Like,
your
that bothers
brother.
me.
See,
a little
that's
bit.
annoying. It's not that it bothers you. Like you're at that point, you're disturbing other people.
Exactly,
Your
you're
crap.
disturbing other people.
Well,
right?
not with a phone call. With the video, like
No,
if
the
you're
video.
somewhere watching the video, put your headphones on. If you don't have headphones, wait till you get home to watch that video.
Well, what if it's an important video?
It's not an important video.
It's not an important call.
You don't know that. You just said it was a business call.
It didn't sound like a business call. I mean, hey, how's your weekend or stuff like that? And it's like disgusting. But yeah, no, people.
So
have,
what if it's your wife?
Oh no, she better hang up.
Like she's heard you do your business.
No, that doesn't mean anything. I still do not want to talk to you while I'm doing my business.
That's weird.
What?
No, I mean, I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing. It just doesn't bother me. I find it weird, but it doesn't bother me.
I don't know. Like I said, if you do this for some reason, please leave it in one of the posts that we post up this tomorrow or the next day. I need to know why. All right, so we haven't done this in the past 4 or 5 episodes. Well, this is our 5th, right?
6.
6? Oh God! All right, 6 episodes in. We passed the milestone of having 500 downloads. We're gonna celebrate that, and so we haven't done this in the other episodes, but do follow us, leave reviews, likes, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, whoever. Follow us at En Mis Tiempos podcast. Right? Is that?
What do you
Or-
look at?
No, go to enmistiempospodcast.com. We have all our social media platforms linked in there. And follow me on Twitch.
Don't follow him on Twitch.
What the hell? How you gonna throw that in there?
Let's see.